Jackie is fearful of flying and feels the need to relay all of her fears to the poor woman sitting next to her. May we now present to you Missed Connections by Ira Brodsky and Barbara Lota. I'm sorry. I sigh when I get nervous, and boy do I get nervous when I fly. Speak up loud. It's just with the terrorists, the epidemics, global warming, you know?
Global warming?
It's terrible. Forget spring, straight to summer. February's like April, October's like August, and don't even get me started on the polar ice caps.
No, I wouldn't.
And hello, the Kyoto Agreement? Why didn't we sign that? Clean up our environment for years to come. Save the earth. No, no thank you. Do we want to burn up? Do we want to suffocate when some asteroid flies through some hole in the ozone layer?
Well, I agree with you, but what does it have to do with flying?
We can't fly if we're dead.
Yeah, but on the bright side, that would eliminate the fear of crashing.
But even if you don't crash, what about the sheer awfulness of the experience? A bag of pretzels with like 2 pretzels in it. That's it. No meals. But oh, we're in the friendly skies. Did you know some people with peanut allergies, they can't breathe? You open a bag and they're dead. That's why they stopped serving them. You start to wonder, do I have an unknown peanut allergy? I hadn't had them in a while. I only ate them on planes, and now they don't serve them. How will I ever know unless I open a bag? What if I do and then... I'm sorry. I hate it when a stranger strikes up a conversation out of the blue. And here I am. I'm just a little worked up.
No problem. I understand. I don't mean to... I just had this... To be honest with you, I had a really bad day. Big meeting, lots of stress, and I'm just trying to read a little. And your... is, well, distracting.
Oh. Oh, really? Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. I didn't mean it was bad. It's just... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry my breathing is bothering you.
I didn't mean, like...
It's not like I have to breathe the breath of fire, even though my psychologist says it's the only possible way to prevent me from hyperventilating. I can hyperventilate to keep you from being bothered and distracted. I have a paper bag I can breathe into.
Okay, forget that I said anything. You're right.
No, I understand. You have important material to read. You have an important job doing what you do. What do you do?
Sales.
Sales. Sales is important. Could be life-saving devices or medical.
Salty snacks.
Food. See? Food's important. You gotta eat.
It's not important. I'm sorry. I said anything, and I'm just reading a stupid in-play shopper magazine.
Is that for nose hair?
What?
That. Do you know how that thing works?
I have no idea. You can read all about it if you'd like. You've got one in your seat pocket.
No, I'd rather look on with you. It's more fun this way, don't you think? Projecting mini blade painlessly and discreetly maneuvers tight nasal passages to remove unsightly nasal follicles. So you think that thing rotates then?
I have no idea. Here, you take it.
No, I can't take your magazine. I've annoyed you enough with the thing.
No, that didn't bother me. Take it. Read all about it. I have a book I'm dying to read.
Thank you. You are nice.
No, not.
Yes, you are. You meet someone. You're afraid to talk to someone because you're afraid they'll be nervous or they'll be annoyed. But then you meet someone just like yourself, and you see how easy it is to follow a conversation with someone. And just enjoy yourself every minute, despite. Isn't that true?
Well, I wouldn't say...
It's not like it happens right away. Sometimes it takes a good 45 minutes to an hour.
When did we take off?
It was supposed to be at 9:05, but with the delay.
Delay. Did you say we're delayed?
They just said we were delayed. You must have been too focused on your magazine.
Oh, God. No.
What? What is it? Do you know something I don't?
Get a grip. I was just thinking about... I was just thinking it was going to be a long, long night.
Not with me by your side. I'll make the time fly. Sometimes I spontaneously offer up personal stuff I wouldn't tell my therapist on my darkest day.
Oh, God, please don't.
You don't believe in therapy?
No, I believe in therapy. I just meant that I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing.
It's very effective. You shouldn't stigmatize people for seeking help.
No, I didn't mean to imply that. I think therapy's great.
I was a mess before therapy. I bugged people, I had panic attacks. But now look at me. I'm together, I'm social, I'm outgoing, I'm friendly.
Okay, I see that. I do. Look, I didn't mean to insult therapy at all. I go twice a week. I don't even think my mother even knows that.
See? Spilling guts. What do you care? What do you have to lose? I'm just some random nobody from some boring place like Cleveland or Detroit. You'll never see me again in your entire life.
I was born in Cleveland.
Oh, I meant the boring part about Detroit.
That's where I spent the happiest years of my life.
Oh. Travel much?
Yeah, I do.
I don't. No tango mucho dólares.
Thank God, because you're... I mean, it's a pain.
No, I know I'm a pain. I know I talk too much. I'm not stupid.
No, not at all.
I mean, I know the unwritten rules. People on planes like it to be quiet. It's kind of like church. But you get distracted. Personally, I start thinking about the little things I need to, like clean the car, alphabetize the spice rack, go on anti-anxiety medication.
Sure.
But then the ideas start flowing, and I start thinking, maybe we were delayed for a reason. Maybe the plane has a loose wing. Maybe there's a bomb threat.
I think you've seen way too many Bruce Willis movies.
I hadn't thought of that. What if those movies are a mass conspiracy to ruin the country?
Would you like to show me that Breath of Fire?
Oh, come on! You don't feel like you're going to die every time you take off?
I wouldn't say it hasn't passed through my mind, but I avoid it.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I just read the In-Flight magazine or my book or think about sex.
Sex?
Shh! Yes!
And that works?
Well, not really. It's been a while, so I have to use my imagination. But if that doesn't do it, I imagine all the wonderful things people would say about me if I died.
What if they don't say nice things? What if they're completely removed? Or worse, they don't show?
I never thought of that, but I'm sure my...
Massage therapist? Hairdresser? Best friend?
How sad. None show.
We single gals have to stick together.
I'm not single. I'm divorced. Ugh, my stomach hurts.
Are you sick? Do you want me to call the flight attendant?
I can't seem to get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that tall. You'd think I could get comfortable, but I believe they make these seats uncomfortable on purpose. They want us to be jealous, so we upgrade.
Jealous?
Of people in first class. They have legroom, fluffy pillows, and good wine, and they have quiet music for their ears.
That sounds nice. I've never flown first class before.
I do sometimes. You have a moment of fame and then back to that rat race. The flat soda, the baby spitting up all over your arm. You ask for a pillow and the flight attendant scoffs.
You seem a little stressed out.
Of course I am. I was sitting here quietly reading until you started going on and on about asteroids and nut allergies. Well, guess what nut I'm allergic to?
You're allergic to nuts?
No!
Well, now that I've chatted it over with you, I feel much better.
Yes, but I don't. I didn't want to chat it over. I didn't want you to chat. I had a bad day. A very, very, very bad day, and I wanted it quiet.
Now, hon, calm down. Many of us are afraid to fly.
But I'm not. I wasn't. I don't. I fly all the time.
Let's breathe, shall we? Deep breaths. Inhale.
Oh.
She's cracked all of a sudden.
No, she's cracked. She was all over.
Loose circuit.
I'm gonna kill you. Don't make me get off. I don't want a hotel and a food coupon. I want to go home. It was her. She was panicked. She was breathing and talking, and she talked about nose hair.
Gosh, I tell you, some people really don't like Coach. Thanks
for
for judging.